guys, welcome back to the Cocco channel and to another favorites video. I have been promising you one of these for a really long time. I don't think I've done one since I've been in my new house. So I have some things that I want to share with you that I am so happy that I spent the money on, and I'm glad that it's in my house or in my collection. I have a variety of categories from home to beauty to food. And then I have some makeup stuff that I really regret spending money on. So many regrets. So let's start off with the negative stuff. That way we can end on a good note. First of all, I want to talk about this. This has been my holy grail foundation for years. This is the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. Now, I picked up this bottle in Las Vegas and I knew that they had redone the packaging because I had seen it at my Target, and it sucks. It's not the same formula. I mean, I look so cakey and icky and nasty, and I thought for sure it was my skin had changed, but this is the color 805 Ivory, and I have a color 810, and I think it's like natural ivory or something like that, and it's the original blue, and I went to use it the other day, and it was fine. So I'm really bummed. I'm so bummed that they changed the formula. So now I'm back to square one of not having my favorite foundation of all time. The one that I'm wearing today is that Beauty People one, the Korean cushion foundation, and I like it. Okay, I think it does a really good job, but it doesn't cover as much as I would like. Like, I have some issues on my chin right now from who knows what, and it's definitely poking through. So I'm so bummed, and I've literally used this like maybe 3 or 4 times, and every single time I look cake face. Something else I want to talk about that I've had in my collection forever and have literally never used, and now I'm pissed that I spent so much money. I took these Storybook Cosmetics brushes with me to Vegas, and I was like, they had been sitting up in my collection. They're gorgeous to look at. I have the rose gold and the gunmetal collection. These are just 2 of each that I picked up, but they suck. They're terrible. Like, there's so little bristles in this blending brush that it literally does nothing. Like, it just goes flat. Like, it doesn't, it's not stiff enough to blend or lay down color or anything. So you're literally paying, I think I paid like $60 each for these, and I had the dang Edgar Allan Poe set, which is the face set, but I love that one because it's Edgar Allan Poe. But I literally paid for these to just sit there. Like, even the flat, like, the shadow brush that you're supposed to like lay down shadow stinks. This one's not too bad, the like flat stiff brush to like lay stuff down underneath, but I like to blend my stuff out, and so this doesn't really do me any good to like lay it down. So I'm really pissed that I spent so much money on these and they're not even functional, and I found this out 2 years later. If you're getting these for functionality, go invest in some Morphe brushes. I don't have a Morphe code. Next thing I want to talk about are Marc Jacobs eyeliners. So I am the biggest highliner fan of the mattes. I have now 2 of the glitter ones. Are they glitter? What are they called? Highliner, gel, eye crayon. There's like 3 different finishes, and the matte ones are the best ones that will stay in your waterline ever. The shimmer ones, however, are not good at all for me personally. You know, the colors on your hands, ignore these gold swatches. That's from another video. So you have like the lavender one, which I picked up I think last year during the sale, or maybe it was this year, and it's called Au Beige. And then I picked up the orange one just recently at the VIB Appreciation, and it's called Orange Crush. And it just doesn't show up like the matte ones. I have a glitter one in my eye waterline right now, and that's from House of Lashes with a collaboration from Sephora. And those ones were on the sale section. I'm not quite sure if they're still there or not. It came in like a 3-pack, but anyways, back to these. They just don't show up and they just don't stay. Whatever little pigmentation you do get, it just doesn't last. So I will not be purchasing any more of the glitter ones ever. I really wish Marc Jacobs would come out with an orange one though in the matte collection. Sticking with the theme of eyeliners, This is a perfect reason why I don't go off of first impressions. I just don't. I used this in a video and I was like, oh my gosh, that's a beautiful wing, and the foam tip is beautiful. I just did one swipe, and I want you to look at how inconsistent the flow of liquid is. Like, it's completely dry and then like bled all over the place. Not only that, just like my fear with all felt tip liners, the very tip of it has since dried out and like gone flimsy. So it is literally, look, it is literally impossible to get like that sharp, precise point. And because you can't really use the tip, you end up creating like the world's thickest eyeliner. So I don't even think I told you what this is. This is the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner. I hate that name, it's so stupid. So I do not recommend this at all. I think it's terrible and inconsistent. It started off really good, but again, that is exactly why you cannot go off of first impressions, because as you use things more, it has a different like way of wearing down, and you know, the liquid itself, like I can't express to you how terrible the actual liquid of the eyeliner is. It like bleeds and runs. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. So don't recommend that. Another thing that I want to mention is this NARS concealer. I have been back and forth with this dang thing, and I've gotten I've gotten two different colors, and it just is not good. It's creasy as all get out on me personally. This got really great reviews for some people, and this is, what is this technically called? Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I have the color Chantilly, light number 1. I had number 2 and it was way too yellow and dark for my skin tone. So this is not creamy, it doesn't have a ton of pigment, and it creases. So still on the hunt for the perfect concealer. The next thing I want to mention I'm really disappointed in is the Makeup Geek Pumpkin Spice palette. For the money, I don't know, I just didn't like it. The color I was most excited about was Jack-o'-lantern, and it was terrible. The color payoff is not what you see in the pan, number 1. Number 2, what color you do get off, it wears off like literally within like an hour. It's faded, and the other colors are just, you know, colors that are in her regular line. There's nothing that blew me away, and I just didn't feel like it was a good palette personally. Not a fan. I wanted to put this in my dislikes. This is the Sephora brow gel. It's a clear brow gel. I was really intrigued because the little brush is like a Christmas tree, which I felt like was a little bit different from any other brow gels that I had gotten. Usually it's like a traditional mascara. However, as you can see, this thing takes off so much product when you go to use it. So like you almost have to go kind of heavy-handed with your brow liner, because you know that this little thing is gonna take off a lot of the pigment. And so I was like, I hate this thing, I absolutely hate it. But then Nessa sent me this ABH clear brow gel, which I have used since I've been doing my brows. I have used this, and I went to put it in, and there was so much product that I was like, whoa, oh my gosh, like it's weird going from that one to this one. So I need to find something that's like in between. This one doesn't put a lot of product in there, and it takes off a lot of your brow color. This one, like, just, it literally looked like a cat had licked my eyebrows. That's such a weird description, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Moving on into favorites, I have a nail polish collection that I am dying to share with you guys. I haven't shown it in a vlog or on Instagram or anything yet, just because I wanted to test them all out, and I have officially worn every single one except for one, but I just know from the formula of the rest that it's going to be amazing. So this is the Dark and Delicious collection from Glisten and Glow, who is a small business that is near and dear to my heart. If you've been with me for a while, you know how much I love this brand, and the owner and creator, Jill. And so she puts out the most amazing collections, and this one is absolutely no different. So from afar, they literally just all kind of look I can't even show them all. They kind of just look like black nail polishes. There's a total of 6, and they all have like a black base with a different like reflect. It is freaking insane. So I'm gonna go through them pretty quick. The names are the best. So this is called Leather and Lucille, which is a blackened emerald shimmer. And they all have like galaxy sparkle in them. So that is Leather and Lucille. This one is called Sparkles and Skulls. The one that I have not used yet, but is so freaking pretty. This is a blackened fuchsia with pops of silver galaxy. This is called Sarcasm is my second language. This is what I have on my nails right now. And this is a blackened violet shimmer with the silver galaxy. It is just so freaking pretty. That is so stinking pretty. Next one is called Coffee and Cuss Words. Like, how amazing are these names? This is a blackened red and bronzed shimmer with the silver galaxy going through it. This is like probably my favorite one so far that I've used. The next one is Cold Hands, Warm Heart. And this one is a blackened aquamarine shimmer with the silver galaxy. And I have this one on my toes. I was wearing this one on my fingers last week, and I freaking love the like shift of the like turquoise, or as she likes to say, the aquamarine. The last one is called Black, the Color of My Soul. And this one is a blackened golden olive shimmer. How amazing is this? I'm definitely gonna be wearing this one, I think, on Halloween. Like, I cannot get over this. If you ever need a top coat that allows you to do things after like maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 at most, please go pick up it's not called HK Girl anymore. That's like old school. It's just the Glisten and Glow top coat. It is the best mom top coat ever because it allows you to put on any polish. You put that on top and it's a quick dry formula, so you can literally continue on with your life. I always do it at the end of the night while I watch something because I'm just sitting there anyway. So I just wanted to mention that. They are on sale for the whole entire bundle. You can get them for $50, and if you use the code YWP, is it YWP or YWP10? It's the only coupon code she ever created was for Young, Wild, and Polished Nicole, because she's also the only other YouTuber that she's ever collabed with. She does have, she's done I think 2 or 3 collections with Nicole. Yeah, so if you use YWP, it's 10% off. So you can get 6 polishes for $45, which is freaking amazing. I know that probably sounds a little bit pricey, but if you think about it, let's see, how much is that? 45 divided by 6. That's $7.50 a piece, and that's cheaper than Essie, that's cheaper than OPI, and they're handmade, small business. Highly recommend. Moving on. Let's talk about some lip products. The first one I want to talk about is the Bite Beauty French Press Lip Gloss. This is in the color Flat White. I do have it on today on top of a MAC lipstick, but it is literally the best nude lip gloss I have ever owned in my entire life. It's beautiful by itself. It lightens up any color that you want to put it on, and the best part, it smells like mother fluffin' coffee. Like good, expensive, just ground whole bean coffee. Yes, yes please. The next one is gonna be no surprise to anyone. I've talked about them so much, it's ridiculous. I can't find my pumpkin spice one because it's my favorite one. It's in my purse, I think. I hope. But this is the Too Faced kit. It comes with 4 polishes for $25. I went to link it from Sephora because I mentioned it in my Sephora favorites, and it was sold out on there, but Beautylish sells it as well as Ulta. I picked up a couple for gifts for Christmas this year for friends, just because that's how much I love it. I've recommended it so many times. I'm so glad that I picked it up when I did. The The colors are just amazing. It's the most comfortable formula you'll ever find in your entire life. So these are the 3 that I have. So here's Sugar Cookie, which is an amazing nude, no matter what shade, no matter what skin tone you are. I feel like this is such a good nude because it doesn't pull warm, it doesn't pull cool. I feel like it's maybe a little bit on the cool side, but more neutral. The next one is Buttered Toffee, or excuse me, Hot Buttered Rum, and that is such a pretty brownie nude. And then the Best Red. Every single time I wear this on my lips, I get so many compliments. I'm not even kidding. This is the Cinnamon Bear, and then like I said, there is a pumpkin spice one, and I get a lot of compliments on that one as well. So I cannot recommend that enough. Cannot. Let's move on to the more Too Faced stuff. This is gonna be in my favorites. Is it the most revolutionary palette ever? No. Is the formula drop dead perfect and once, you know, no, it's not the best formula in the whole entire world, but you know what? It's a really good palette. The colors perform really, really well. It is what I have on my eyes today, and it is classic Too Faced. I said that I did a whole entire review on this collection. It did come with a lip item and something else. I will link that video down below for you guys, and it's just classic Too Faced. It's good quality shadows, it's good presentation, it's good packaging, it's a great gift, it's a great price. You get a lip product, this and a full-size Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara for $49. Like, I don't know, I just love this so much. I mean, just look at the freaking packaging. I'm a sucker for stuff like that, but I just want to just let me show you. Like, I said it's not the best formula in the whole entire world, but it's good. It's really good, I think. I mean, the mattes and the shimmers, like, they're good. That's a matte and that's a shimmer. Like, it's just so good. Gold isn't what I thought it was gonna be, but it's still not bad. Like, it really, really isn't. I'll swatch 4 more just to show you. Gold is still pretty good, but it's not that like gelée formula. It's very much a dry formula, but it's still so good. So there's that gold at the bottom. It's a dry formula, but it's still really good. I don't know. I just miss Too Faced being this way instead of trendy nonsense. I mean, pumpkin spice is trendy, I guess, but they took their own spin on it. I don't know. I just really, really like it. So that's my personal opinion on the matter. Last makeup item, and then we'll move on into like skincare kind of stuff, is the Morphe Continuous Settings, what is it? Continuous Setting Mist. I kept calling it spray, but it's definitely a mist. I went through this thing so fast because of how perfect the spray is and fine the mist is. Like, you just literally want to bathe in it, and so I literally am just like, you know, go hard for this. You guys haven't seen yet in my Ulta haul, but I definitely picked up another one of these. I just love it so much. It's so freaking affordable, much more affordable than MAC Fix Plus. I mean, I have like these 2 that I still need to go, and then I have a couple mini ones. I have a backup of the regular ones, so I'll go through those, but I still grabbed this over Fix Plus, and I was a big Fix Plus person, so I recommend this. I highly recommend this. It's so much more affordable. I don't think I'll buy another Fix Plus. I would definitely reach for this over that. This over that. This over that. Okay, let's move on to some skincare stuff. Shauna did this to me, and I know she did it to some of you. This is the Ulta Beauty Brightening Vitamin C Body Scrub made with alpha hydroxy acid and licorice root. I think this is $18 a little tub, which sounds crazy, but it's Ulta Beauty, so they're always on sale. You can use your coupons on Ulta Beauty stuff. I got these during the 21 Days of Beauty, which it was buy 2 get 2 free. So I literally got them for 50% off if you think about it. And then right now I think they're buy 2 get 1 free, which still isn't bad. You don't even know the exfoliator you're using is bad until you use this. This changes your skin's life. Okay, I am a big busted lady, which I've mentioned Who doesn't love talking about their chi-chis? Anyways, I'm also a side sleeper. We're gonna get real personal. So on a daily basis, especially when I first wake up in the morning, I have a permanent Y right here because of just, you know, how my chi-chis are, and I'm a side sleeper, and so I literally have a permanent Y when I wake up, especially. It's pretty bad, and then it fades a little bit through the day. You literally can't even see it. You can see these ones. This one's pretty bad, but you can't even see the lines that are so usually indented in my skin. She said something about it in like a empties video. She's like, I mean, it's not a miracle worker. I disagree. It is a miracle worker because if I don't use it, I get the lines. Like, it literally changes your skin. You know what else I love about this is that it suds up. I was using Flake Away from Soap and Glory for years. I loved it. I thought it was the best thing in the whole entire world. It didn't set up. It wasn't like soap. It was literally just like apricot, sugar, and like some other stuff. Like, it was just an exfoliator. This is like exfoliating soap. So you know you're like really getting clean. Not only are you like getting the dead skin cells up, you're like washing them away and like washing away dirt, and I don't know. This is the, out of anything here, most amazing thing I have ever purchased. Not ever, but it's insane how good this is. It's insane. I mean, I'll pay it. I go through it quite, I used it every single night. I go through about a tub a month. So it's $18 a month for beautiful skin. Would you pay it? I am. Something else that's like skin-ish. This is the Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal and Tea Tree Scalp Treatment. This is so good. Look at how much I've used of this in just like, what, 2 months maybe? So you use this as a scalp treatment on the days that you wash your hair. So right after washing, when you get out, you literally just like drop it. It has like a nice little vial on it that you just squeeze, and I just go down like the different parts of my hair and then I rub it all in. Oh my gosh, the smell of tea tree oil just makes me happy because it just smells so clean and like fresh, and it literally helps me. I have itchy, dry scalp, you guys. Like, it's bad. I've talked about this many times, to where I even like, I get really bad dandruff just because I'm like constantly scratching my hair, and this helps so much. It really, really does. It feels really good. It's cooling. It wasn't the most expensive thing in the world, but I would definitely pick up, as I scratch my head, because I just talked about scratching my head. I'm gonna definitely pick up another one of these during the Sephora sale for myself, because I'm not expecting Shauna to pick that up for me. And then the last thing that I want to recommend for skincare is the Volition Prismatic Luminizing Shield SPF 50. So, couple things. Number one, it is definitely luminizing in like such a pretty way. Like, I wear these on the days where I go to workout class, and it just gives you a very beautiful luminosity, but it's not glittery at all. It just, you know what I mean? Like, you can tell a difference between the two. And SPF 50 is freaking amazing. However, this is not a moisturizer. So this is not gonna replace like your daytime moisturizer if like that has your SPF. This is like additional. So I have my skincare down here because Andrew sleeps during the day. So I put on my toner, which is my vitamin C. This has like an environmental shield, and then I put on an extra vitamin C serum. This is from Drunk Elephant. This is the C Firma Day serum, and then I put this on, and then I put on my Ordinary because it's moisturizing. Does that make sense? So I have tons of different protection during the day, and then I moisturize with my primer. I hope that makes sense. But I freaking love this stuff. I love the luminosity that it gives. I love the fact that it has SPF of 50 because I can't find a lot of stuff that's affordable that's an SPF that high. So just saying. Some home things. This is number one. This Shauna and I discovered, I want to say like 3 months ago. Has it been that long? Or maybe it's been 2 months. I've never burned a candle so fast in my freaking life. I mentioned this in a vlog. I literally went on, Bath & Body Works just had a sale, I want to say like 2 weeks ago-ish, and I ordered 3 of these. This literally triggers nothing for me. I am a huge migraine sufferer. I am triggered by certain smells. If it's too intense, if it's too sweet, if it's too musky, like I'm sensitive to smells, you guys, like super sensitive. And so this literally nothing. There's some where I can get away with it for maybe a couple hours and I get a little ping right behind my eye. This, nothing. Blueberry maple pancakes. I picked this up on a whim because I thought my husband would love it because pancakes are literally his favorite food, and blueberries, and it's literally just blueberries, griddle fresh pancakes, and maple syrup. That's it. Amazing. Some little fun things that I want to mention. This is the Kate Spade card holder that I showed you guys. This is in the Hyde Park striped floral or something like this. And I do keep my actual business cards in here. And anytime I'm out and about and I'm wearing a shirt and somebody compliments me on it, I hand them one of these. So I like love, number one, whipping it out because it's just so freaking cute. Good feelings about, I don't know, like representing my business, if that makes sense. Like this is Cocco floor, you know what I mean? And so I don't know, I just love it. It holds a really good, a decent amount of cards in all of the little slots. I don't know how it would do with credit cards. Those are quite a bit thicker. Like you could probably maybe fit like 3 or 4 in there. So if you're getting it for like actual credit cards, I don't know about that, but it's really good for holding business cards. So I just wanted to mention that, and it just makes me happy. Like owning this makes me happy. I want them to create a whole line in this. These are my babies. This is a brand new pack. The ones that I do use are upstairs, but I'll just break this pack open to show you. These are from Rifle Paper Company. When they were having a sale, I stocked up, and I have since decided that I will never buy another notebook in my entire life other than these. So this is, what collection is this? This is the Le Fleur collection, and it comes with a set of 3. I can't remember how much these are originally. I'll definitely stock up during like sale seasons. Like I'll probably get some more for maybe like Black Friday or something like that. So what I'm using these for right now, for maybe those of you who are new to my channel, is I write every single night full page about the kids and what we did that day, but I keep it positive. So if Aiden's like a complete you know what, I write down like, you are my strong-willed child and I love you so much. And then especially with Bailey being under 1, like I write down all of her firsts, different things that we do throughout the day, things that I'm feeling, things that we're going through. But like I said, I try and keep it as positive as possible. And that way when something happens to me or something like that, if I pass away later on in life, early in life, you never know, they can go back and read all the things we did. I just love these, and especially like, I don't know, so you have like the outside, you can, and it just says notebook. On the back it does say Rifle Paper Company down at the bottom, and then on the inside you have the option of putting like who this belongs to. You could write like a little note, and then each page has a beautiful like cornice at the top. It's just gorgeous. I love these. I love these so much. It sounds like such a weird thing to be in love with, but I do. I will never use another notebook besides these probably again. I'm gonna like designate a set for the kids. I'm gonna designate a set for me. Like I'm gonna start using these for Cocco Floor because it just makes sense. Hello. So I wanted to share those. I have 2 food items that I want to share with you. For my coffee drinkers, I am obsessed. This is the Cafe Bustelo. Always had coupons for these and I've never like really paid much attention to it, but Raw Beauty Christy mentioned it and she showed this one specifically, and I went to look at it and it said espresso, and I was like, yo, espresso's gonna make my heart explode. And so I tried a different kind, and I think it's brown on the bottom, and it's just like, I think Colombian coffee. Is this Colombian? So I tried the other one and it was okay, and so I got another coupon and I was like, I'm just gonna try it. Oh man, it gives you the pizzazz you need to get through the day. I mean, it doesn't give me heart palpitations, but it's just shy of that. Like, it's so stinking good. It has really good flavor. I'm a heavy creamer user, and so it like balances it out really, really nicely. I like dark coffees because I do put so much creamer in there. I'm being honest. So I really, really recommend these if you are a coffee drinker and you like darker coffees. One food item, I am obsessed with these. These are the Healthy Choice Simply Steamers. This is my absolute favorite one. This is the creamy spinach and tomato linguine. So the bowl has like 2 layers. It has like a built-in colander, and so the sauce is on the bottom and then the noodles and little veggies are on the top. And so as the sauce is cooking, it's steaming the noodles. It's so freaking good. So there's 2 different ones. There's like steamers, and then there's Simply Steamers. These are the ones that have nothing artificial. This is vegetarian, it's organic, so really, really healthy. Again, if you are new to my channel, I'm not the most avid cooker. It's not something that I really enjoy doing. I have to be in the mood. There's some women that like cooking dinner is like what they live for. They absolutely love it. My mom is like that. Like, she loves whipping together a meal. She loves it. And I'm not like that. So I'm trying to be on the healthiest path as possible that is suitable for me. I'm not over the top, like very strict with myself as like I should be, but I'm trying not to be bad, you know, and that's all I want to do. And I want to lose weight, but I'm not trying to like get a 6-pack or anything like that. So I'm working out a little bit. I'm eating as healthy as I want to, and so I just wanted to mention those. There's like, what, 200 calories in this meal. There's iron, there's vitamin D, there's calcium, there's potassium, vitamin A, vitamin C. So I highly recommend. I have 2 cleaning products. One I'm not gonna bring in here. I am in love with my spin mop. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking good. It is the cedar O-ring or something like that, and it's really, really good. It has definitely changed my cleaning routine for the better. I use it about twice a week because my kids and dog are disgusting. It was 30 bucks off of Amazon. Missy said that you can pick it up at Walmart. I'm not a Walmart shopper just because Target is my jam. Next is the Mrs. Meyer's. This is the apple cider scent. I literally have this much left. On a whim, I don't know how, there was like a little end cap of these in Target in freaking August. I was able to get one of these, and then everyone's doing that Grove collaborative, which I really want to sign up for, and everyone got this, but I was so lucky to have gotten it, and I haven't seen it since at any store that I've ever been to. Not at my Fry's, not at my Target. So it must have been like an accident that they got a shipment of these or something. I don't know. I haven't seen them since. And so like I said, I'm down to like right here, and I use this for everything. I was using this like on my floors to spray it because it's a multi-surface. So anyways, highly recommend this. It's so good. It's so, so good. That is it for this favorites video. I hope you enjoyed it. Everything, I'm not gonna link anything. I linked so much stuff in my Sephora video, and it had like 1 and 2 clicks on it. So I will list everything, but I'm not gonna link everything. So I'll write it down, that way you can maybe just copy and paste it and search it if you even want to. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you would like me to continue doing faves and hates. If you are new, hello and welcome. My name is Brittany Cocco. You are watching the Cocco channel. Please subscribe if you're not already, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!